His studio creates games that have come to define open-world gaming, and they are currently the holders of 3 consecutive Video Game of the Years, with Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Oblivion, each a consensus Game of the Year winner. Those games in the studio have been led by someone who should need no introduction, but I'm giving him one anyway. Please give a warm welcome to the game director of Bethesda Game Studios and my very good friend, Todd Howard.
My dream job is to be that guy. Like Todd Howard, I want to be in charge of the next big game like Skyrim or Fallout, the lead game designer or director of my own game project. But large multi-million-dollar companies don't just hand the keys of the kingdom to a fresh college grad with no projects under their belt. To be the director, you must lead entire teams of developers and understand deeply every aspect of game design. To get there, I need to do some work first. I need to learn how games are made from the ground up. Hello, my name is Kyle Sutty, and I'm majoring in game design. And although my dream job is to be a game designer, today I want to talk about the job of associate level designer. So starting my journey researching how to be a game designer, I actually found a guide. There's one online. Makeuseof.com has how to become a video game designer, a step-by-step guide. So yeah, they encourage you to develop a strong foundation in the basics of game design. Learn the essential programming languages, get acquainted with design tools and software, build your portfolio of work, pursue education, including certifications, and gain industry experience. That all made a lot of sense, and I started researching what sort of jobs in game design would cover a lot of these bases so that eventually I could be that lead designer. So my research led me to the idea of becoming a level designer. One article I found on GameIndustry.biz actually shared a lot of knowledge from some industry professionals. Alex Clavin, the author of the article, says that level design is a key discipline in game development and helps create the feeling of the game for the player. It's really important. Dana Nightingale, who's a campaign director for Arcane Lion, they say a level designer takes the tools, the code, the art, the systems, and the story from the rest of the team to actually begin the process of turning it all into a game. It seems like the perfect place to get my feet wet and to learn the ins and outs of game projects. So thinking about the next Skyrim or Fallout, I found a position of associate level designer at ZeniMax Studios, which owns Bethesda Game Studios. Looking through their qualifications and responsibilities, they reflect what my research was showing me about the important skills that eventually lead to that lead designer position. So in my research on how to get a job in level design, I came across Stephen Lee. Steve is an industry veteran level designer turned a YouTube creator and teacher. Turns out that Steve first aspired to be a game designer and to build unique worlds that he had dreamed up just like me. In his road to become a lead designer, he started out in level design, and he put his ideas and passions into creating the most immersive game levels that he could. He worked on such hits as like BioShock and the Dishonored franchise. He says that one of the best things you can do to get hired in the industry as a level designer is to build levels that people can actually play. Many designers can put together a very pretty looking level in an editor, but can your interviewer play test it? Steve says a level design that someone can easily pick up and play is more valuable than showing them pictures or videos of a level that you've made that they can't test. For that reason, he recommends finding a current game that has level design tools built in so that you can use a playable game and other people can play it. So my takeaways from all this research were to clearly state your relevant skills and your goals in the industry, to actively develop applicable skills for the job that you want, to work on and finish as many playable levels as you can, and to keep a website as a live resume and your portfolio as well. And also don't be afraid of failure or making something imperfect or incomplete. That continuing to work will lead to success. So that's it. Here's my references, and thanks a lot for listening.